Hello viewers, in my previous lecture on the biography and contribution of the great Srot maestro Ustad Ali Akbar Khan, I had explained mainly about his early life and his training in music from his father Ustad Alauddin Khan, the exponent of Meher Gharana in Indian classical music and a very brilliant teacher who groomed many world-renowned disciples. Ali Akbar was trained under the strict discipline and the hard practice of 18 hours a day for many years. His hardships bore fruit and he came out to be a performer. In the beginning of his career, he worked as a composer, tried in films, and worked as a music director in AIR. But from 1955, he performed at international platform. He regularly recorded music for the albums and toured extensively throughout the world. It was he who first performed in American television and took Hindustani music to international platform, and thus acquainted the world with Indian classical music through his wonderful performances. Thus he never stopped and never looked back till the end of his life. I have given the detailed account about all this in my previous lecture. Now let's ahead towards Ali Akbar's playing style of Srot, his disciples, his contribution, and about awards and honors that were bestowed on him. But first, listen to one of his recordings. Now about his playing style. As you have listened, Ali Akbar's playing style of Srot was a fine blend of the techniques of Veena and Sitar. He played in both the Gaiki and Tantrakari ang. His recital was aesthetically ornamented with the light, soft and captivating strokes of Java, coupled with mead and Krintan. The Swal Jawab style of playing, that is question answer style of playing, in his Srot playing always created an atmosphere which was par excellence. His Srot playing was so melodious, which he always maintained even in Ati Drut Lay, that is very fast tempo. His melodiousness, depth of his notes, pattern of his notes, and mean, rhythmic play, and full control over tal are the salient features of his throat playing. In a nutshell, we can say that Ali Akbar's throat playing was a very fine blend of swar, lay, tal, and rag. That is why Yahudi Menuhin called him an absolute genius. Now about Ali Akbar College of Music. In 1956, Ali Akbar founded Ali Akbar College of Music in Calcutta. Later, in 1967, on recognizing the interest and the abilities of his Western students, he opened Ali Akbar College of Music in Marin County, California, which is now located at San Rafael, California. In his college, he maintained a teaching schedule of 6 classes a week for the 9 months of the year. He taught there for over 33 years. He also opened a branch of this college in Basel, Switzerland, which is run by his disciple Ken Zuckerman. His disciples. Among us, the prominent Indian disciples of Ustad Ali Akbar are Pandit Nikhil Banerjee, sitar, Sharan Rani, Srod, Biren Banerjee, Dilip Basu, Ajay Singh Roy, Shishir Kanadhar Chaudhary, Nalin Manjumdar, and V.V. Kabra, guitar. Ustad Ali Akbar was always very generous to his disciples. He was the one to play with Pandit Nikhil Banerjee on the radio and on the stage all over the country during his initial days of performance. Listen to the duet of Ali Akbar's throat with Pandit Nikhil Banerjee's sitar. Personal life. Ustad Ali Akbar was settled in United States for the last 4 decades of his life. He was married 3 times. Ustad Ali Akbar toured extensively until he was prevented from doing so by the ill health in the period prior to his death from renal failure. He passed away on June 19, 2009 at the age of 87. He is survived by the 7 sons and 4 daughters. Among his children, Ashish Khan, Sarod, Dhyanesh Khan, Sarod, Parnesh Khan, Tabla, Amresh Khan and Alam Khan Sarod are very prominent. Now let's know in detail about Ali Akbar Khan's contribution. Ali Akbar created the rags like Chandanandan and Gauri Manjari, which were highly applauded by the audiences. Chandanandan was based on 4 evening rags: Malkons, Chandrakons, Nandakons and Kaushikanada. Rag Gauri Manjari is a fine blend of Rag Nat, Manjari and Gauri. Except his self-composed rags, Jogya, Kalingada, Jinjhoti, Lalit, Pahadi, Hemant and Ahir Bhairav were among his favorite rags, which he often played during his performances. Ustad Ali Akbar composed music for films such as Andhiyan, Devi, The Householder and Hungry Stone, for which he won the Best Musician of the Year award. He popularized Hindustani music. He continued to tour extensively in Asia, Europe, the Netherlands, Australia, Canada and the United States. Besides Ali Akbar College of Music in Calcutta, California and in Switzerland, in June 1994, the Ali Akbar Khan Foundation was created. The motive of this foundation was to preserve and to make available the materials of written, recorded and oral records of music of Baba Alauddin Khan to the future generations. Many projects were going on this direction with the funds of this foundation. This is really a great contribution for the generations to come. Now about awards and honors. Ustad Ali Akbar Khan received numerous awards, titles and honorary degrees. Indeed, he was showered with awards when he was not even 40 and continued to receive till the end of his life. Notable among those are: in 1960, Ustad Ali Akbar received the Best Musician of the Year award for the film Hungry Stone by Tapan Sinha. In 1963, he was awarded with Sangeet Natak Academy Award. He received the President of India Award, India's highest award for the arts, and in 1966, he received the same award for the second time. In 1971, he was conferred with Padma Bhushan by the Government of India, and in 1988 with Padma Vibhushan, the second highest honor presented to a civilian in India. Many universities in India and abroad awarded him with the honorary degree of Doctor of Literature, such as in 1973 by Rabindra Bharati University, Calcutta, in 1974 by University of Dhaka, Bangladesh. In 1984, he was conferred with the degree of letters by the University of Delhi, India. He received the honorary doctorate degrees in art from California Institute of Arts in 1991 and in 1998 from Vishwabharati University in Shantiniketan. In 1991, Ustad Ali Akbar received Kalidas Samman award by Madhya Pradesh Academy of Music and Fine Arts. In 1992, he was awarded with Mahatma Gandhi Cultural Award in London. In 1998, Ustad Ali Akbar received Governor's Award for Outstanding Achievement from NARAS, that is National Academy of Recording Arts and Science. In the same year, he got Indira Gandhi Gold Plaque from the Asiatic Society of Calcutta. In 1999, Sangeet Samman title from the Dover Lane Music Conference in Calcutta. Ustad Ali Akbar was showered with awards and honors not only in India but all over the world. Ustad Ali Akbar received 5 Grammy nominations in the year 1970, 1983, 1996, 1997 and 1998. He was the first Indian musician to receive MacArthur Foundation Fellowship in 1991, which is the most prestigious fellowship of America. It was a matter of great honor for an Indian artist that the highest amount under this fellowship, that is $3,75,000, was presented to Ustad Ali Akbar Khan for his immense contribution and worldwide popularization of music. It is also not irrelevant to mention that a panel of 106 musicians recommend the name of any musician and is verified by a committee consisting of 12 members. This was indeed a highest achievement on which every Indian can be proud of. In 1997, Ustad Ali Akbar received the National Endowment for the Arts, prestigious National Heritage Fellowship, the United States' highest honor in the traditional arts. On October 18, in the year 1998, Ustad Ali Akbar Khan Day was proclaimed by Willie Brown, Junior Mayor of San Francisco. In 1999, he was appointed adjunct professor to Department of Music in the University of California at Santa Cruz, and in 2000, he received the degree of Doctor of Musical Arts honoris causa from New England Conservatory of Music in Boston. His life came to an end, but not the showers of awards and honors. It is said when Ali Akbar received his first title of Ustad in a very young age, his father, Ustad Alauddin Khan, merely laughed. But later, when Alauddin Khan was completing his centenary, he told his son that he was very proud of him and was so pleased with his work in music that as a guru and as his father gave him the title of Swar Samrat, that is Emperor of Melody. For Ali Akbar, this was above every award and honor because he felt himself very fortunate to receive the blessing of his guru and his father. While concluding today's lecture, we can say that Ustad Ali Akbar Khan was the leading Srot player of the 20th century. He was a son and disciple of the renowned Ustad Baba Alauddin Khan of Meher. He arose to wonderful Srot player under the strict discipline and rigorous training of Alauddin Khan. Ali Akbar's Srot playing had distinguished features like light, soft and captivating strokes of Jawa, coupled with meet and Kirtan. It was he who took Hindustani music to international platform through his wonderful performances and teaching. He was honored with the highest award in India and abroad. He received 5 nominations for Grammy Award and received MacArthur Fellowship of America. He made India proud and popularized Hindustani classical music throughout the world. Thank you.